All right, got the roll. Everybody know where we're at. Minutes?
Second.
Okay, minutes are moved and seconded. Discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. Claims?
Claims this evening are $354,987.28.
I have one question and then I'll move for approval. There's an item under the account 100.0651450.225. An Apple Watch was bought. And then the watch is $600 with a warranty of $50 for a total of $648. Now, why would we be buying Apple Watches?
Have to check.
Yeah.
We'll have to check with Mike and we'll email you.
Okay. And then I will move for approval.
Okay, claims are moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Discussion and possible action on operators licenses.
You're asked to recommend approval of an operator license contingent on payment of any outstanding debt owed to the city and successful completion of the background check. The issuance of one regular operator license for the period December 19th, 2016 to June 30th, 2018 to Matthew Sparstad.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Discussion and possible action on bids received for new squad. Chief?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I know I was here last meeting and brought before you a proposal for bids. Obviously, this one is for the ones that we budgeted for 2017. Sent them out to the same three dealerships, Hudson Ford, River Valley Ford, and Ewald Ford. As you can see, Hudson came in. In fact, they're $200 cheaper than the last bid we had. So my recommendation is to take $21,790 from Hudson Ford as the bid for the cars.
Okay,
I'll move to approve.
Second.
motion second. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Thanks, Chief. Discussion possible action on Class B retail beer license for Eric McGregor doing business as Carboni's Pizza.
Essentially, it's being just moved from one person to another, same business.
Okay.
So it's just someone else is taking over the business.
I'll move to approve.
Okay, moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Presentation discussion on proposed capital projects and debt issuance for 2017 to 2020.
I sent out in your packet the capital project requests that came in from the departments for the 5-year period, 2017 to 2021. We have in the past done a 2-year bonding on the projects. And we usually issue right around $4.3 million every 2 years. With the 2017 and 2018 projects, less some surplus funds, the bonding would be $5.2 million, which is over that 4.3. And I'm asking just for some clarification on projects that aren't in here, projects that you feel could be postponed, and where you would like us to go in these requests at this point.
Brenda, you said at the beginning that, what was the normal?
4.3 is what I've seen in the last 2 bonding cycles.
And it would be 5.2?
5.2.
I guess I'd like to see more detail on some of the parks improvements.
Okay.
Because in 2017, you've got 178,000, and then 2018, you got 530,000 in Lakefront Park alone.
We whittled that down. See, this is part of the challenge, and kind of why we want to talk about this more, is that
We were presented with or it was like 600,000 for 2017, or whatever the number is. Some of those funds were being donated, so they didn't really actually hit our bottom line. And some were like, well, I'm not sure if we really need that right now. One of the ones was an engineering study for the bridge that goes out under the dike, to finish that off, because we have to actually fix it next year.
Didn't we approved that already?
We have, but that was part of this capital improvement budget. There are park funds that we didn't know if we could use that for that.
Impact fees or open space fees?
Yeah.
It's existing.
That's a different conversation, but the 390 one, a large chunk is going to actually repair the bridge
Right.
that goes out of the dike. So that's part of that. The other things in there are like, well, if we approved all of it, it would just hit it at that number, but is that really what we're supposed to be doing? So, in other words, when you go through the equipment and the parks and everything, it's kind of like, wow, that's a lot of money. So how does it impact our levy limit, and is there a suggested amount we should be doing? And to me, I guess we always should be fiscally responsible, but we also need to take care of things that are part of this larger program. So
Are these hard numbers in the packet that you sent us, or does this include the donations?
On page 1, those are the total submitted requests. On page 2 at the bottom, if you deduct the alternate funding, those are the numbers.
If you deduct the funding, are we under the mill rate of 5.25?
We are just over the mill rate. We're at 5.2.
Well, so with all the donations,
548,
we're still over.
correct.
We're 18. And
And-
then
18.
to be fair, we only got through 2017. We didn't get through the subsequent years because I didn't really know how much time we wanted to spend and how much cutting or approving we should do.
So you don't know what all that 530 is at this point?
For
In
20,
the park, for Lakefront Park, for example,
Yeah.
2018?
yeah, we do know. Or for 2018, no. We only got through 2017
Okay.
because I was getting a little uncomfortable, like we could just say no to everything, or we should improve. We need to fix what we need to fix, which is the bridge and
Right.
Couple
No,
other
and
things.
we approved that, and I supported that.
Yeah.
You know, if we finish it, yeah. And then like White Camp Park has $400,000, and we just, did a lot of stuff up there. So there's a lot of questions there, I guess. I'd like to see.
I think we should almost do that as a group because it was hard at committee, I thought, to,
if you look, Randy, keep going back further, there's
Oh, yeah.
like breakdown, like White Camp Park, there's a proposed splash pad. If you go back a couple more pages, that
What page?
spreadsheet's got the detail, the last 2 pages.
What number are you on?
Well, you've got Brenda's issue sheet is 2 pages, and then there's a summary by year, and then there's a detail.
And there's page numbers at the bottom. It's page
7.
13.
13.
It's 6 and
It's one
7
of
have-
those side number things, you see. We gotta look like that.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of challenging. So we, so in 2018, Randy got 390 for the Walnut Street Bridge. We pushed out a boat launch ramp extension worth 100,000. It could be done now, but we pushed it into 2018. I'm not really sure if we should have done that or not. And then, the docks, the docks that we use at the boat ramp need repair also, but I think we need another crack at it, because we could have left those in 2017, if you know what I'm saying. So the three of us, I think,
So this is just kind of preliminary to get this stuff out there. We probably could, Brenda, if they wanted, we could mail them out. You could mail.
Yeah, can we get a hard copy and then go through the numbers?
What do we have a schedule for debt retirement?
We do. I can get that to you.
And is that factored into the overall increase of the,
Yes. The sheet that you have in front of you, the colored sheet.
Yep.
It does factor when the debt it has existing debt, and then it has the new debt. And so it's factoring as the debt is coming off. And so there is a chunk of debt that comes off for 19, and that's why 18 pushes that mill rate up.
got it, and then I presume it drops again? Okay, and then, So when we bond, how many years generally do we bond for?
We bond 10 years for notes, and we bond 20 years for bonds. And the bonds are for street improvements and big trucks.
Or something that has, we know will have a life of 20 years.
Yes.
Or more.
Okay, so do we have any big debt retirement coming down the pike at all?
After 2018,
It starts to go.
it starts to go down again.
Other side. I don't know if there's another side. Right here, you can see.
Yeah, 2019.
So it starts to drop
No,
off
right.
there.
Okay,
And so maybe the direction would be either to send it back to Public Works one more time or to do a workshop in January.
I'd like to get into this in more detail than you can tonight. And let-
I'd also like to do a workshop. That means we're all kind of chopping away at it.
yeah.
I think that adds more brains to it and then kind of helps us figure out what our realistic picture is. The 400,000 at White Camp, we didn't even talk about it. We just didn't get to it. So, and that's just in 1 year. What is that? I think was for playground upgrade.
The white cap was for a splash pad?
Yes, with funded by a donation.
Right.
But those are the things we need to go through.
Yep. And then there was a park improvement 5-year study that was adopted in April of 15. And so where do those numbers, we've already delayed those numbers in this plan that you see tonight.
Right.
So do you want to have a workshop with finance or the entire council or?
You're recommending the whole council?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think it would be too.
The whole council.
Yep.
If I didn't say it out loud.
Okay, any other discussion on this? Brenda, is there anything you wanted to?
No?
No? Anybody?
And if there's any other info you want, just let Brenda know and we'll get it out to you.
Okay. Items for future agendas? Anything? Nothing? All right. Entertain a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Pursuant to.
Pursuant to 19.85 sub 1 sub C, considering employment compensation or performance evaluation data or any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. A, review of city clerk applications. Okay, and we got a motion. Was there a second?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Roll call?
Morissette,
Yes.
Haggett,
Yes.
McCormick,
Yes.
O'Connor.
Yes. We will be back in a couple minutes. Back in open session.
We got 5 minutes.
Pardon
No, we
me?
got to adjourn,
You're all right.
we got to adjourn this meeting.
Oh, adjourn, yeah, okay.
Thought you were opening the other meeting. Never mind, just go on.
Sorry.
I'll move to adjourn.
Second. Motion second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Stand adjourned. Thank you.